come on, just do it, you stupid computer. Bloody hell, eh? The hell? What are you guys doing here? It's not Tuesday, is it? Oh my Lord, it's Tuesday already. I can't believe it. Man, righto, what do we do? G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. We've just got to get into it, so let's go. Okay, first things first, what do we got? Puppy dog sleeping, fast asleep. She's a chisel dog. Right, so, door, front door, let me put you on Gonzo, hang on. Okay, this is how we lock our front door. When we've got paint, because we've bogged up that, there was a bit of a hole there, so we've bogged that up and then put the paint on it. Don't worry, we do have a security door that is lockable. There you go, look at that. Bloody ripper. So I've got that shelf on there. Still has to have another coat of paint on it. Door knockers on, boom, boom. That thing's been filled. And we were having problems with the finding brass handles and plates and all that. They're very hard to come by to suit our door. And if you could find it, they're bloody expensive. So this is what we've done. Boom! Super gold. Can you see that? What is it? White Knights, super gold, brilliant shine, fast drying. So we gave that a shot and it's actually really come up looking like brass. Look at that. That's bloody crazy. That's really, really impressed with it. These bloody knobs. So here's a picture of what they looked like before I did this. So what I did was I just got the wire brush, got all the bloody old brown, mission brown paint off it, sanded them up, did a couple of undercoats, then I sprayed a black coat, and then I sprayed that. Don't know if that makes any difference or whatever, because I know with the chrome you're supposed to put the black under it to get that better finish, so I thought maybe it's the same for this, so I did that. Anyway, it's come up really good. Now, for the longevity of this, I don't think this paint's going to hold up. I haven't put a clear coat on it. I'm thinking, because on this one, which I did the other day, it was just sitting over there and I was wiping some stuff off it, and I reckon I've put some marks in it. So I may have to, because I think if I put the clear coat on it, it may affect it or dull it off, but I think I might have to just to be able to keep it longer. Look, if this doesn't work, Nay loves the idea of recycling shit. She loves the old stuff. Like I said to her, I don't know if you can see those bloody, it looks like someone's hit this thing with a hammer. And I said to her, and it's a little bit kinked there. I said, do you want me to straighten that up? She goes, no, I like that. Anyway, so we'll see how it goes, even if it just lasts long enough until she eventually finds a nice set to be able to purchase an actual brass set. So there you go, righto, cool. Right, so guys, Nay has had to do a trip to Sebastopol near Ballarat. She's gone to pick up Matt's birthday present. Hang on, let me get some bloody lights on in here. You might see out there I've got a couple of bikes set up and the old little gurney, the Husqvarna pressure washer. I'm going to do some testing of some of that Leno's products. In here, yeah, so she's had to go down there. I couldn't go with her because it's bloody Man Cave Tuesday. Whoop, don't buddies. So I think Nay last night was working on this, and she's going to call that done and clear coat it, but you never know with Nay, she might do some more bloody touches up. But I reckon that's come up really, really good. This, so she resanded it and redid the bloody thing. I don't know how many hours has gone into this thing. I don't think she'll ever do a Can-Am, like a 3, it's just because it's such a 3D, like she had to be able to get the stickers and all that, she had to cartoonize the picture to be able to get all the cut lines for the stickers. It's just one hell of a job in every aspect of it. But, I mean, I reckon it's come up. If that was my bike, I'd be super happy with that sign. So, yeah. But no, he's not around. Shit going on everywhere. I tell you, the present that she's going to pick up for Matt, oh my Lord, it is absolute awesome. I'll have it in the next Man Cave Tuesday. I won't say any more than that. Cool. Oh, and that sign is sold. Marty, but he texted, Marty's got the, he's got a shed thing, and remember I bloody stole those, the sign idea off Marty. So he's bought lots of signs off Nay, and he texted Nay and said, Nay, that's it, I want it, and as is, not without, not putting the clear coat on it. So that's actually sold. Crazy. Yeah. Righto, let me get organised out here and see what we're doing with this stuff. Actually, guys, I've got something to get off this shit to get done board. Right, that up on there. So, lounge ceiling, you guys know I got that done. Well, we got that done, and Nay got most of it done. So, boom, that is now out. That whole thing gets a tick. That's it. Righto. Oh, actually, let's have a quick talk about the DRZ 400 Chappie's bike. Oh, and of course the KLR 650. Oh, Lord almighty. Hang on. Rightio. So, let's... I don't have to sit down, do I? No? Right, so... Suzuki DRZ 400, the Simpson Desert Weapon build. For those, because every now and then I get people asking, how did Chappie go with the ride? Due to coronavirus, lockdown, whatever, that ride did not go ahead. What did go ahead was that Chappie, his dad, and his son all jumped in his Land Cruiser that was all prepped to do that crossing. They went up into the Northern Territory and did Kakadu and all those wackadoo places up there. I think they were like up there for bloody 6 weeks. Had a ball up there. I've shown some photos of them up there. So we've still got a couple of little things to do on it. We want to get it back to finish off that that build series where he's got it all the little jobs done, and then all the gear packed on it as if it was ready to take off. So hopefully, Chappie, you're watching, we've got to get that done, mate. Right, that away. KLR 650, Matt's bike. Still lots to do. Now, been talking with Matt and we're getting geared up to start doing it. We're getting better weather now. But he's ordered, so we have the doohickey. We've got to do the doohickey. I've started watching some of the videos on what's involved to get that done. It is quite involved. We've got the tools, but we didn't have the gaskets. So Matt said, because he said he was going to buy them, I asked him, he goes, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. So hopefully, as soon as he gets those gaskets, then we can crack open that bloody case and have a look and see what's going on in there. If it's not done, we can then do it because we've got these tools. And then I've got to get this stuff back to Rob, the tools, his manual. Sorry, Rob. And then, of course, we've got blinkers and, more importantly, the big paint job on it. I'm very excited. That's the main thing I want to see done on that, is get that bloody thing painted. I'm excited for that. Cool. Right, okay, I'm all over the joint, guys. This actually turned up in the mail today. So this is the Nifty Lift. Nifty Lift. So this was Nifty Lift contacted me through email and said, hey, love your channel. Would you be interested in doing that? The normal thing, I jump on YouTube, I do a search, see the other reviews on it and all that kind of stuff, check out the reviews. I went, bloody hell. Thank you very much. Yes, I will, and I'll do a review on it. So I didn't go out and buy it, but here it is. So it's basically like a little block and tackle setup. So 101 different uses, but I think the beauty of this thing is that it has a little, I mean, just looking at it, that's not very bloody big. So I want to see what uses I can use that with motorbikes. So that'll be a video coming out at some stage doing that. So thanks, Nifty. You know, most probably not watching, but anyway, there you go. Rightio, guys. Now I've got to get these bikes washed, but I've got to explain something. Right, so I've got to explain, because I have said before about taking your bike down to the pressure washer, putting your money in, and just the time involved in doing that, and the idea of the pressure washer getting into spots where it shouldn't get into, blah, blah, blah. As opposed to using a bucket, the old way of doing it, the new way of doing it, brilliant. Why have I now got a pressure washer? Well, Nev from Jay Leno's Garage Australia hooked me up with this. We've got that pack thing, the gift pack that they're trying to do as a motorcycle. Yeah, set it up for motorcycles, not for cars as such. So I thought, well, I'm getting it for free, so why the hell not? I can use it on the cars, I could use it on the house, I could use it on the footpaths around here. Lots of uses for one of these. So I thought, why not give it a shot? What I didn't realise was the water saving that I would get with that. So when I would do the bikes normally here with the garden hose, the amount of water, I could see the water, you know, because it runs down and it pulls down at the bloody concrete path there. When I used this the other day, and I used, yeah, there's all these different attachments and stuff, and I used just the regular little foaming bottle thing, which worked great. The amount of water that I used, it was so obvious to me that using one of these, you use way less water. So I thought, well, bugger me, there you go. So now I think I'm a bit converted with the old little pressure washer for doing your bike in the backyard. Now let's jump back into the garage and we'll check out that gift pack, and I'm interested because it comes with one of these, obviously a much better one. And we're going to give that a shot on these and whatever. Rightio, guys. So now, the motorcycle gift pack from Jay Leno's Garage Australia comes in a nice little, who cares? So what the idea is a gift pack for someone that has a motorcycle. So it might be Father's Day, might be a birthday, or you just want to buy yourself a present. I love buying myself presents every now and then. And I'm the guinea pig. So this isn't a review. This is just me mucking around and what you guys watching me do this. So in this pack, you get the microfiber wash thing, which is great for your motorbikes that got lots of nice paint and all that kind of stuff. This thing here on those motorbikes, you can get down low. So you know that I love this thing. I figured out where all that crap came from. That came from bloody Tango's chain, greasy, oily, because on Tango I have to have oil on his, and Charlie, the two pasty bikes. That's where that came. This stuff's really funny. For this to dry out, it takes a long time. I think even longer than these to dry out. I don't know, because these things are so fine, but then on the ends, I think if the wife's watching or the girlfriend or whatever, split ends. So hair gets split ends and they're always cutting the bloody split ends off. I think that's what they've done to this particular thing. So it's very soft. But it seems to hold the water really, really well in there. It's just, yeah, crazy. I don't know whether this, yeah, see, this one feels exactly the same. It's so soft. Yeah, so I really wanted the short one because I thought for down low it's great, but then when you're doing it, it's a bit of a handful. It's not, I'm exaggerating, but that is a much more, manageable. So you'd use your big one for all the shitty parts underneath and then use that on top. Adventure bikes, I reckon, great. You probably could, I don't know, whatever. So anyway, that's what you get. You get one of those, brilliant. One of those, great. Now we've got Now there's the bloody foam, and look at that compared to the other one. So I'll be very interested to see how this one performs as opposed to just the one that comes with that Husqvarna pressure washer. So you get that, and then I've got this, which goes with, everything's in bloody boxes. Get rid of the boxes. I don't want the boxes. I don't care about the, whoop, care about the boxes. So that is just the wash which I've used. That gets screwed on there. I don't need that cap. Oh, I miss it every time. That is that all-purpose stuff. So I've said it before in regards to the bug and tar remover worked really well. So I'm interested to see, because I haven't used it yet. Oh yeah, there's nothing fancy about that. So yeah, interested as a pre-wash, or you know, something that's a little bit more stained or whatever. So you get those two, which I think are a brilliant combination, especially for motorbikes. And then there is a cloth. Hang on, guys. Oh, right. Hair's itching my face. Right, don't need that box, don't need that box, and don't cut the thing. Boom, don't need that. Right, and then just a microfiber cloth. Fairly standard one, I would think that is. So let's, all right, I've got one of these. I don't want to cut it out. I don't want to keep that in there. Keep it all nice. So that's what we've got. What else could be added? What could be substituted? Guys, if you're in the comments, just, I don't know. I think I'm not going to work this out until I start using bits and pieces. You know, maybe should there be a polish in there or a wax? A wax might be a good thing. I really like the way that the wax has worked on whiskey, and I'll be interesting to see. I'm figuring that it's just going to bead water straight off it. So there we go. Right, let's start. So I don't know, let's just get into it. Hang on, let's see if I can get it in the bin. Booyah! Rightio guys, so first things first, the bikes aren't that dirty. Here's a pro tip: if you don't have one of these little doodads to stop the water going in, just stick a couple of rags in and you're all good to go. So this isn't going to take much to wash it, you know, even if you bloody just hosed it really. Max is pretty chocked up again. I don't know if you can see that, guys, but yeah, even Max is, you know, pressure washer is going to do most of the job, but there's going to be, I want to test the all-purpose in between with that brush, because that's one of the spots that you can never, it's always hard to get that stuff out. So I'll just pressure wash first. Right, so the pressure washer that we have is a Husqvarna PW125. So it's got the water goes in there, got a switch there. That here is a little rolly thing, which is for that that thing there, which not going to use. Matt doesn't use it, and they've said don't use it. It's just a pain in the ass. Here you've got two. So sorry, that's a swirly. It does this straight beam, and then it swirls all over the joint. That's just your normal. You know, you'll see that, and then of course you've got that little bottle there. Now, out the bottom there, you've got this, which is this bit. And that's where all the attachments go. And it's got the little bloody gun thing on it. And then there is a power cord, which runs to power. And of course, the hose runs just to your normal bloody tap there. That's it. Righto guys, let's bloody get stuck into this. I've got to turn the tap on. I'll grab this. This just slots into here. Push that in. Boom, we're on. Righto, I'll start with this. Whoops, lost me little butt plug. Righto guys, I reckon that's just got all the mud off, the bulk of the mud. So now we've got to swap it over for the, no, hang on, we've got to do that all-purpose stuff. Yeah, see how it's got all that stuff in there? Even when you use the soap and you wash over, you never get in there. And even, I think, anyway, let's just spray this stuff on. Turn the bloody thing on. There we go. I'll see how that dries up and see if it looks like it has. It's worked. Do the same on Max. Righto, so this has dried up and look at it. That is pretty bloody good. So combination of the that all-purpose cleaner and that brush, but I've used brushes before and it just doesn't get in. So that obviously has loosened it up and then enough to get it out. Cool. Same as Max's. Bloody brilliant. Right, so now you can see that was jet. Oh, let me just do that another bit. Well, I'll let that dry. I'll just wait. I'll let that dry because it won't take long. Then I'm going to spray this on it and then see how it comes up, because that's what was the bug and tar did. Just sprayed this on and then just used the regular stuff and it came off really good. Now, just as a note from the water point, now I'm doing 2 bikes. Normally I just do 1 bike and I get shitloads of water. And it normally all starts pooling up over here. And like, look, this hasn't even traveled down. Like normally it gets all sloshy. So that's a win in my book. Ah, it's not dry yet, hang on. Rightio guys, if you can hear that lawnmower, it's John next door bloody mowing his lawns. It's not fully dry, but you can see all the residue. It hasn't cleaned it off. I just noticed I got bloody, I'm losing a bit of paint there. I must have hit something. Anyway, and see up here, all those droplets. So let's I'm gonna do just a little bit up here. There, and we'll do this. Oh, I might as well do all that as well. Righto. So I'm not gonna rub it. You'd normally rub it, but this is just, I want to see how it goes just sitting in there. All right, that's long enough. Bloody hell. Look at that, straight, look at it. Bloody hell. That's like the bug and tar remover stuff. Just straight away, I can see it. Bloody brilliant. Righto, cool. I like that product. Brilliant. Right, so Nev said, don't fill it all the way up because obviously I'm only doing a motorbike, although I am doing 2 motorbikes. And he said you don't need, obviously put the water in first before you put the soap in, otherwise it just all foams up. So, oh hang on, that's my new one, I get me other one. There you go, one that I've already been using. So, give it a good squirt. Righto, still got, there, up to there. So yeah, this is doing all right, okay. Yeah, I haven't used this particular foamer, so we're going to find out. Did I cross thread that? Mark, you did. Oh no, oh, what have I done? Oh, there you go. Cool, done, right. Let's hook this up. Okay, oh, grab me a little doodad. So now I should be able to take, hopefully I'm in shot, that out. And then this should go in there, I suppose. Oh, no it doesn't. How is that supposed to fit on there? Or does that just go on the hose, a normal hose? Oh, I'm confused now. Righto, hang on. Righto guys, you're dealing with a bloody dickhead. So apparently, because I actually tried to hook just I thought, oh, maybe the regular hose goes to it. And then I thought, well, no, why did he get me this thing for this? Oh, it's all right. I've figured it out. So you take that part off, and then that goes on there. Boom, now we should be sweet. I need to turn the tap back on. Oh, that's already on. Righto, let's see how this works. Who can you see the best? Well, we'll do here. Whoa! Wow, that's crazy. Now, how do I make that? Oh, it's got adjustments on it. That is awesome. Wow, man. And look, I could have used a quarter if I was just doing one bike. Man, that really gets that on, doesn't it? It's actually fun. Right, so now I'm not going to use a brush on it. I just want to see how this goes with this and the foam and that. Yeah. Is that what I'm doing? Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Wow guys, that's pretty impressive. So obviously when the bikes are wet, they're always going to look better. So I'm going to let these dry and then we'll have a bit of an inspection. I can actually see on the tyres, it's not getting it on anything. That's where you need a brush to move it. I don't care what the hell you bloody use, unless you use that, maybe the Well, just see if that removes it. I'll just show you. Oh, it's so hard to see this screen with the bloody. So hopefully you can see that there's still, like, you know, dirt remnants. Obviously I've sprayed that stuff on there now. So we'll give that another shot and see if that gets removed just without brushing it. Righto, so no, it has, but not as much. I wonder if that actually can come off. Yeah, so it does. You've got to do a fair amount of rubbing. I'm going to try the bug and tar. Now, I'm not saying to use this on your tyres. I just, like I said, this is all me just, you know, mucking around, testing stuff out. Look at it, I can see it lifting it. Look at it, bloody all the bubbles. Just lifting that shit. Wow. Like they said, the bug and tar is a lot stronger. So whether it's safe to do that or not, I mean, this is, all right, here we go. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. That bug and tar remover, man, that is crazy stuff. Brilliant. All right, let's let it dry. Rightio, guys, the bikes have dried up. Now, if we look, you can still see there is all still dirt marks all over it. Where are you? Like there, all down here. Hopefully you can see that on the tyre. Now, I'm gonna, well, explain something, but let's look over here. So there is that, which had the all-purpose done on it. This had the all-purpose, so there's no marks on that. And remember, there's been no wiping whatsoever. The only wiping that I've done is when I did these. Now when I come around here, like you can see, there's still all, dirt along there. Now this one didn't get any all-purpose on it. And I'm hoping you can still see that there's that dirt on it. Brilliant. So, and then on this tyre, so now that it's dried out, you can still see it's got that, because this is, you know, like pitted, it's rubber, so all the dirt's going to be stuck in it. But that bug and tar remover, and I didn't leave anything on there for very long. You definitely, hopefully you picked it up in the thing, it's bubbling and all the dirt just coming out of it. So, bloody crazy. Rightio, guys, so let's bloody depack this. So the wash in this magic machine with the whole bloody change in this obviously does something, I don't know what it does, but the way that just foamed up, that was a lot of fun actually, doing that. So that was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Now this and the all-purpose stuff on those gators, brought them up, they've all dried and they're just bloody brilliant. I've never had, on Max especially, the gators that clean. So that stuff works really, really good. And as you saw, you know, just spraying this on and then hosing it off, it gets all that shit off. Now, the thing to it is, you have to wipe your bike. You can't just spray shit on and spray it off and it's just gonna be, you got to get that bloody, you know, this thing in here, and you got to do that. I mean, some people will jump in the comments saying, oh, CT80. I know Matt uses CT18, I think that's what it's called. It's the stuff that the truckies use with a real high pressure, and they foam it all up and fucking... It should be fine. I know people have said before they've used it for years and it's great and fine and whatever. Whether you put that on your pride and joy, something like Max, you wouldn't have a problem, I don't think. But whether I'd be using CT18 on, you know, the Cruiser or whatever, who knows? That's just one of those, you know, what tyre's the best tyre to use. This stuff, hopefully you saw that worked really, really well. So I'm going to try now, when you've got the spokes and you've got that center part, you can never get anything in there to clean the gunk that's in there. So I'm going to just now try and use that to see if that will actually remove it. Brilliant, love this stuff. Now, the header pipe, I've done that before. Scotch-Brite, I used the Scotch-Brite and the all-purpose. Header pipe, brilliant, no worries. So far, booyah for motorbikes, ripper. Obviously running that, but remember you can just use the bucket for that thing. This, I don't know whether I should be recommending that for a motorbike thing. I don't know how, you know, bad it is on tyres. It might make them wear out quicker or something like that. But let's just go and try that on the center parts. Okay guys, hopefully you can see that. So I'm just going to spray this all around it, because this is always the hardest part to get a brush or anything in. Oh, I'm gonna be naughty and I'm just gonna do it all over here because I can see in all the little groovy bits. Righto, we'll just let that sit there for a minute and see what happens. Righto guys, so that's about a minute. Righto, here we go. Wow, look at that. Holy crap, hang on, I've got to get this back out a bit. Man, that is awesome. Look at that. Holy crap. That's crazy. Look at that, clean as. Like very little on there. I can move a little bit. Brilliant. Righto guys, I just thought I'd spray the green stuff, the all-purpose cleaner. Now this wasn't as dirty as the back, but I can, look at that. You can see it's just taking it off. So maybe I can just get away with, I should have, with that back one, yeah, I'll have to do that again. I have to get it all dirty and grimy, but it takes a bit of time to get really grimy. So just going to give that a spray up. Righto. Holy crap. Wow. Okay guys, hopefully this isn't boring you. So as you can see, I've just rolled the bike so we've got the under part. So it is cleaner than what it was, but there's still that grime on there. So now I'm just going to use the green stuff and see if that works okay on here. Man, that inside part there has never been that clean. Righto, most probably bloody, oh, not quite a minute, here we go. Look at that! Now guys, this isn't the pressure washer doing that, because I pressure washed that and it wouldn't come off. I've just done this front one as well. Magic. Okay, I'm driving you nuts, I know, but all right, so bug and tar, if you've got something that you can't remove or what you want to get rid of, that doesn't get rid of, try the bug and tar. But I don't think you need that. This, brilliant. I'm really happy I did those tests because that was amazing how well that bloody stuff worked. So, booyah, absolutely. This foamer gun, brilliant. That just worked so well. You've got to have seen that. This foams up really well. Now, I can't, in my head, I'm going, I don't know if this is like, oh my God, this is fantastic. It foams up, it will wash your bike. I think more so if it's a nice bike or it's a nice car or whatever, and you're scared of scratching it and stuff like that, you want most probably something like this, because it's going to have those emulsifiers or foamy things that lifts the dirt away, and you don't scratch your car when you're wiping the dirt off. I think that's, if me being honest, yeah, so I need to, I don't know. But it works, I like it, brilliant, I'll keep using that, done. So, motorbike pack. The only problem with this, if you don't have, you've got to get yourself one of those, what do you call it, the pressure washers. But I had a look on Bunnings, and they're dirt cheap, under $200, and you can pick one of those up. Like, why wouldn't you? Just the amount, like, I'm still not getting any pooling of water. It hasn't even reached the concrete. So just from a ecological point, environmental point, bugger all water being used, save a bit of money. I know water's cheap, but you're still going to save bloody money on pissing the water out of the tap. Righto guys, that's it. I won't bore you anymore with this stuff, but this is the type of stuff that I do. I've got to, you got to make it real. I'm not one for just getting a product and it's got to work. That's it. The product's got to work. Sorry guys. Am I the only idiot that didn't know that you can use a microfiber as a chamois? You know the chamois, and it always grabs and dicks around. They're great, but I know it's always a pain in the ass to use them. I just thought I'd try this, and it just chamoised it all up. I haven't even squeezed the bloody thing out yet. Just thought I'd share that. So what I did was I refoamed him again, used just that little brush, and ran that over every part of him. And hey, presto, he is magnificent. Oh, look at that. He is sparkling. Magic. Righto, that's it. I promise no more of the washing Jay Leno's products or whatever. Till next Man Cave Tuesday, I'm sure. Well, there you go, guys. That is Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another bloody week. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's now 12:30 at night time. I've got to get this finished. Righto, guys. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.